If you're looking for cheap Ultimate Team coins, go check out igsky.com. Links for that will be in the description below. Use the discount code Rossi for a little bit 5% off. It's got a fully automated service. You get your coins instantly. What more can you ask for? Enjoy the video. Hello guys, Mr. Rossi 1990 here, and it's going to be a bit of a different video from me today. I was going to do a random hybrid, but with all the situation going on, I'm sure you are aware of the whole market situation and the capped prices and all that good stuff. And the market at this very moment in time, I'll just show you, is pretty AIDS. There's only, well, there's that many things on the market apparently now. There's less than that just a minute ago. But prices are very, very all over the place, because obviously stuff is still being listed from like 3 days ago. You see this guy, for example, there's no way in hell his buy now price is now is a millions. There's no way he's going to be worth that. So everyone's kind of like crazy prices. People have like, you know, people have obviously clocked on and listed their cards before the service went down. You see a lot of people here, million coins and stuff. That will not be happening anymore. There is capped prices. If you obviously don't know, then you've probably been living under a rock for the last day, I should say, but it's a little bit annoying, but I kind of understand where EA have come from. Now you guys know I promote coins, and it's to stop that, I guess. And I've never, you know, shied away from the fact that I promote coins. I promote coins because if I don't, then I just feel like I'm dropping away from all the other YouTubers. I kind of go with the flow more. It's not going to affect my channel in any way, shape, or form. This, I'm never in YouTube for the money. Money's good. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, money is nice, let's put it that way, but when I started YouTube, I was never in it for the money. I've got a backup job, I'm fine, I'm absolutely alright. I just feel for the guys who, you know, gambled a little bit and did YouTube full-time and then possibly don't have a, you know, a backup income. Obviously the big YouTubers will be fine because their views alone get there, but my views don't get me enough to cover what I need to do. So I kind of either have to just stay with what I'm doing basically, but what I've got to do now is turn up my game on YouTube and hopefully deliver you better content. We're just going to open some packs today and kind of talk you through what's going on. Like I said, nothing's going to change. A random hybrid I don't think's affected too much. It actually might help the random hybrid, because now when we search a price range, we're going to get players around that price range. So we've actually started with as a Muller. I thought I saw the freaking high rating and I thought, you know what, this might be too bad. Let's have a little Muller's prices going for. He's a maximum of 9k. I mean, that's just a little bit of a kick in the balls, isn't it? I mean, they never go for 9k anyway. But it's just the fact that he's an 86 rated. A little bit annoying, but, you know, he never went for higher than that anyway, so not a big deal. I'm going to put him up for like 4k, start 9k by now. If he goes, he goes. If he doesn't, then doesn't really matter. Let's have a look for the price of like a healing card. I've not really paid too much attention to it. Between 1,500 and 5k, so that's okay. Again, you're not going to get 5k for that. I'm just going to put it in my club for the time being. I'll sort it out later. What like position cards? Are they going to be 1 to 5k as well? They are. So you know that's another thing you got to look after. What about kits? And they're 1 to 5k as well. So you got a good range on them kind of cards. All the contracts the same. Yeah. So you know, let's try this guy. What's he going to be? 1 to 5? Yeah. So all the players like that are about between 150 coins obviously start, and 5k by now. How much is D-Pan is the question. Yes, D-Pan lives on. 5k maximum price, but it's a little bit fresh at the moment. I'm not too sure what people make of it. What's your opinions on it? Do you think it'll be good? I think it would have been better to start it possibly at the start of next year, because like I said, the prices at this moment in time are stupid. They're all over the place. I don't want to open too many packs because I want to kind of keep my coins. I luckily just sold Wayne Rooney. I sold it for like 2.5 million. Might have still got that now, but I needed them coins. I'll skip that one, a little bit strange. But yeah, it's disappointing for the fact that a lot of my players now are worth a lot less than they were. So I'm going to be limited for coins. I don't know why I'm skipping. That's very strange. I keep skipping, but these packs have been shit anyway. But yeah, I just want to know what you guys make of it. Like I said, I was going to do a random hybrid for today, but that kind of got blocked because I need to go to bed, basically. And EA have left me hanging as they do. Who have we got in this pack? We've got Vist. Not really sure how to say his name. How much is a Hawk chemistry style? That's actually a 4. How much is a Hunter chemistry style, do you reckon? That's between 1 and 5. That's one of the like standard chemistry styles. But what was a Hunter? Because a Hunter was going for quite a bit when I last looked. I haven't looked in a long time, so I'm not too sure exactly how much. But it would be quite cool if we got one of the man of matches. Rossi, how much are you going for, my buddy? Yeah, they're all between 1 and 5. So you know your average player is going to be between 1 and 5. A couple of them probably go up between 1 and like 10, or maybe like 2 and 10, 200. I honestly haven't got a clue, if I'm being totally honest. Which would be nice if we packed a good player, wouldn't it? Which we're not doing, which is AIDS. But I'm quite frustrated. Like I said, the random hybrid will be fine by it. But I was going to try opening some new series up, and it's kind of... Oh, we've got an inform. If I can get my voice back, that'd be pretty sweet. My voice is still not 100%. But what does he sell for then? Oh, wow. Wow, that's cheap. See, that's annoying. That really is. I keep all my informs. This is actually quite a nice player, and I will probably be using him in the random hybrid. Hopefully tomorrow if I manage to get that up and going. But only a maximum of 16k. Little bit of a kick in the balls, yeah. We got ourselves an inform though, so I will chuck him in the club, and we're pretty happy with that. That's, you know, that's nice. Nice. How much does this silver guy go for? Because he's got some decent pace in an okay league between 1 and 5. You know, I'm just going to list him, see what happens with him. Hopefully we have a good time. But yeah, very frustrated. I'm actually just going to go over to my club now. And we're going to have a look at some of my players which I have got in my club. This is just a preset random hybrid kind of layout. Let's have a look at some of the like silver informs I was keeping. I keep a lot of my players, as you quite well know. I've got this Ekdal guy here. We'll just chuck them all in like this team a second, and then we'll see how much I paid and see how much I can basically get back for them. I've overpaid immensely on a couple of them. I'm the type of person who gets emotionally attached to a card. You'll see like a Ross McCormack in there, and a Gradle just went past there. Like goalkeeper I packed, so I'm not too sure if we're too arsed about him. But this guy right here, he could be going for a little bit. I just want to have a look at their prices with you. I've not actually looked personally. My guy Stevens there as well. Got hiccups now, like I always seem to get in videos. Crazy. But the other three are probably not very much. Let's have a little start with Chester here then. I paid 163k. He's between minimum of 200 and 300. So on him, I've not actually lost anything. I will not lose anything at his minimum price. If he doesn't sell, then fair enough. But I will get between either 200 and 300. So that's okay. We've not made a problem there. What about Gradle? I think I paid like 300k from 400k. So I've made a loss on Gradle at his maximum buy now. So I know for a fact I won't get my money back for him, which is a little bit disappointing. But he's one of the ones I want to keep anyway. I did overpay for him. I bought this guy. I thought he looked fantastic. And okay, I bought for 190, so I'm kind of in there. You could say minimum and max. I'm in there, but I probably won't make a profit, if that makes sense. I'll probably get about my money back, if that, with EA tax as well. Alright then, this guy's a little bit better. I did buy this guy pretty early on, and then his price seemed to go up a little bit. I think people realised you could link Ibra off him and stuff like that. He's not a bad card at all, to be fair. But Lassie's another one where he got upgraded to 5-star skill moves. He went up in price. I paid 185k for him. You could get about 650 for him apparently, which isn't too bad. But I could have cashed in on him for like 2 million, so I probably should have done that. I packed this guy actually, didn't I? Yeah, I did get him in a pack. So 60 to 90k, that's not bad. This is gonna be bad. Oh dear. Oh dear. 460k I paid for Ross McCormack because I was an idiot. And he sells between 60 and 90. 69. Kicking the balls, Ross. Kicking the balls. Jimenez, how much are you selling for? Alright, so that's okay. I've not got a problem if I'm making profit. What about... Alright, okay, that's decent. 34k I pay for him. We could get about 130k. That's pretty darn cool. Again, good profit in Mackay Stevens. So I'm doing okay with my profits. I could cash in on most of these. I've made a loss on him, though, which is disappointing. What about this guy right here? This is one of the ones who's in Team of the Week 1. I bought him on the web app, and I paid 48k for him. He goes for 140 to 210. That's decent, but you'd like to think he was quite rare. But is he? I actually don't know. But there's some of the players I got on my club. I got some gold informs as well, but they're pretty meh ones. So I did sell a lot of my stuff off because I wanted to have enough coins to do the random hybrid, because it's my favourite series, and it's one that, you know, you enjoy. But let's have a look what I got on my transfer market. Let's try and sell a few bits here. We've got Shaqiri I got in a pack earlier. We've got this guy right here who just for some reason I listed up. I got Neuer. And his price, I'm pretty sure that's probably his price range, if that's the case. We saw Muller earlier. I've got Wilfred Bonier just chilling, and I've got my Junior Melanders, which I will never sell. They'll always just be chilling on my watch list. Let's have an, out of respect, let's just see what they set his price at. 6k. I kind of like that, because I didn't want people price locking him. So EA have capped that. That's kind of good in that sense. But like I said, I won't sell him anyway, so he's just going to be chilling there. But Wilfred Boney, I probably should have sold. I didn't even realise how they on it. Oh my. Wow, that's cheap. I'm not being fair. I forgot he was on here. I've got 2 of him. I packed him twice, and he's not rare, obviously, because a lot of people packed him even when the team of the tournament was out. That's disappointing. 42k minimum. You're only going to get a maximum of 65k for a Man of the Match card. There is a new Man of the Match Delph out, literally right now. I'm not too sure if anybody's going to have listed him on the market. We have a little Ganj, but there's a Delph and there's a Danny Welbeck. Why didn't that come? I want to put the P in. Idiots. Apparently the max price of this Delph is 25k. I just want to see if that's legit. Nobody's going to list it, are they? No, nobody's listed it. That's a little bit of a shame, but apparently his price is 25k maximum. I mean, that is a bit of a kick in the balls. If you've opened like 10 packs, what's going on here? Why is it not picking up that I'm putting in the... That's informed Danny Welbeck. We want his orange one. Pretty sure he got an orange, or maybe I might be wrong. Not paying too much attention, if I'm honest, to FIFA at the moment. It's kind of depressing, and as you can see, the servers are pretty laggy. But this is kind of like a strange video for me today. I'm not expecting... Well, there we go. We're getting thrown around everywhere, but that is going to be... Well, that's going to be that, basically. Go back to my trade pile, see what noise, selling for nothing. But unfortunately, that's the type of video we're going to have for today. Like I said, I will be bringing back the Random Hybrid, but for today, I'm going to leave FIFA. It seems like it's been absolutely AIDS for everyone, and we're all a little bit down. Some of you will be happier than others, but I'd imagine a lot of you have been mugged off today. You've bought a player, say, for a lot of coins, and you realise, actually, there's one player in particular I want to see the price of. I doubt there's going to be any on the market because of his price. Roberto Carlos. Is there any on the market? Oh, there is. Oh. Well, his price is actually capped to 3 million maximum. 1.5 million start. Look at the prices he is at the moment. These are people who've obviously listed him for 3 days or whatever. And I doubt they'll get that. Honestly, I don't think they'll get that, because as soon as they go off, the max they can list it for is 3 million. GG, eh? That's what I'm going to finish this video on. Holy shit. A freaking unbelievable turn of events. What do you guys make of it? Let me know in the comment section below. If you're new around here, I would appreciate a subscription and a like. That'd be pretty awesome. Have a nice day. I'll catch you next time. And bye-bye. Boom. Popping Danny Sturridge while we are Randy. And I don't know why I said that. But okay. Danny Sturridge is, of course, a Liverpool player. And I think I've got one in my club. Let's just double check. Have I? I do indeed. And Marco Reus is definitely somewhere in my club. We've also got the preset ones. What else are we going to get in these packs here? I'm just going to skip this one. Oh, yes! Fucking get in, lads! We got ourselves Mario Götze and the Lord himself! We got the Lord Bender!